here's my underpainting, and I will be painting the blue colors on top of it that are shown in this picture. So what I'm going to start with are, I have a light blue, and I have a cerulean blue, and a little Payne's gray on my palette. And I'm going to be using my angle brush again and some water to mix. I'll be applying the true colors, or the local colors of blue, on top of the canvas. So I'm just kind of adding that blue right on top, and I can allow as much peach as I want to show through. See how it's kind of showing through? Wherever there's a cloud, so this is a clouded area, I'm just going to add a little white. And if you look at my brush, it's got blue paint on it, but with white on the tip. So when I add it on top, it's not just plain white. It's got a little of that blue to give it some dimension and depth. And once again, I can allow some of that peach underpainting to pop through. And this is my roadmap, so I can add the white right on top of the lighter colors that I see where the clouds are indicated, and then I can add more of that pure blue on top of my peach background or underpainting. And I'm using water to spread the paint around. And if you look closely, you can see that some of that peach underpainting is really popping through. And I'm using kind of like this dabbing motion. And I can make it as thick or as thin as I want, using the water or matte medium. Right now I'm adding some cerulean blue, just to kind of give it a little more dimension, and I'm going to add some water to blend it. And that just gives it a darker appearance. This is kind of how it's turning out so far. And right now I have that base of blue, and I am going to add more pure white on top of my clouds to make them really kind of pop out more. So I'm applying the paint thicker, and I'm just dabbing it on with that angle brush. And along near the horizon line, the clouds, if you look again, are going to be smaller and flatter because they're further away. So I'll be creating that dabbing to imply that, and they're thicker on the top of the painting because they're closer to the viewer. I added a little Payne's gray to the bottom of the clouds to give them some dimension, and there's a lot of cerulean blue and the light blue and white. So this is kind of what it's appearing like right now. And the next thing I'll do is I will start painting the land, then the water, and then the dock, which is really roughly painted in, but I didn't want to do any major details because I was going to be painting over it. So it's just an indicator of where things are going to go. And once again, here's my painting, or my picture that I'm using as a reference. So it's kind of coming along here.